Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode of Pirates of the Caribbean. So, last episode we escorted a ship carrying our brave boys in red to help fight off the French. We also then persuaded a French captain to surrender his ship over to the English. So the English fleet has now grown by another ship. And we've been told to basically wait for orders to sail with the assaulting fleet to recapture Oxbay. But we also got a side quest to deliver a closed chest. We're going to deliver it to Redmond, the tavern owner. But there are two burly thugs standing outside the tavern.
No pray, no pay, right, matey?
Hey buddy, you have something that belongs to us. If you peacefully give us the chest, we won't even kill you. What chest? The one you brought here from Oxbay. Give it to us, it's ours. Damn, I almost carried it to its destination point. Well, I'm really sorry about that. Now shut your mouth and give us the chest. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, so these pirates, they're not bugged. You cannot hurt them.
No
These
pray,
are
no pay, right, matey?
these are the cursed pirates I was talking about. When I first played the game, I thought this was a bug. Believe me, I thought it was a bug. But yeah, we'll just give them the chest. Alright. I'll tell you one thing, that lad who asked you to deliver the chest set you up very badly. We could kill you, you know. Yep, I do not doubt that. Yeah. So eventually, we'll go back and talk to him. Talk to the Oxbay shipyard owner. And see what the hell that was about.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Look who we have here, it's Fozzy. How's the sea treating you? Just fine, what are you and Danielle doing here? Okay, so this is Danielle Green. She's going to be a recurring thorn in my side for this entire game. Fozzy, I didn't expect to see you here. Believe me, I'm just as surprised to see you. Can't seem to keep away from each other lately. I don't see what's so funny. Go bother someone else if you've got nothing better to do. Still hiding your deep and abiding love for me, are you? Fair enough, if you'd rather be alone, that's how I'll leave you. Uh-oh. It's the goon squad. Drop your weapon, you're under arrest. What's going on, you're out of your mind? That's none of your business, swine, do not argue with the officer. Lay down your arms now. You will not get away with this, you blackguard. Ralph is dead and someone's going to pay. I'm sorry to hear that. Ralph was a good man. Save your compassion for yourself, I don't need it. Whatever you say, but why do you think those soldiers attacked us all of a sudden? I don't recall having a quarrel with the English. How about you? That's none of your business. At any rate, I'm not going anywhere near another English flag for a while. I'm clearing out of this town, and I'd advise you do the same. You're under arrest, sir. Please come with us. If the odds weren't in your favour, you find me less agreeable. But fine, take me away. I insist on informing the governor about my arrest, however, after all, I am working for him.
Sorry, sir, I can't convert.
A new prisoner? Why are you so happy about it? Don't you understand? A new prisoner means that our governor will give us some money for his keep, and I'll snatch a part of it. How did you come to such a life? A prisoner wants to chat? Alright, let's chat. But I doubt you'll be so sociable for long. Soon you will just be sitting on your bed staring at the ceiling like the others. I've seen a lot of prisons in my life. You haven't answered my question yet. It's a long story, but what the hell, you got plenty of time to kill. So why don't I tell you my story? Don't interrupt me or I'll show you something. You'll spend the rest of your life walking on crutches. Watch your words. The fact that I happen to sit here in this prison cell doesn't mean I'll endure the insults of my humble jailer. You call me a humble jailer? Just so you know, once I was the finest gunner in this whole damned archipelago. Do you think I believe that? Who would dismiss a first-class gunner from a ship? I didn't think it could happen to me either. All this misfortune, and it's all because of the cursed rum. They turned me out and didn't pay me for my last half of a year of work. So I think leadership might affect this outcome. You could potentially hire him as an officer. But again, I don't know what stat influences this one. So help me get out of here and I'll hire you to work for me on my ship as a gunner. I'll put a stop to you drinking while we sail. but you can drink to your heart's content when you go ashore. Yeah, because I don't have a drop of rum on any of my ships. I know. I don't like the idea. Why should I risk my life? Sit yourself down, pal, and I'll just go about my business. So, yeah, we just gotta wait now. It's a pretty cozy cell, though. Not even a bed? What the hell?
In this port.
I'm so sorry,
My
Fozzy.
word is
There's
the
been a
law
terrible
of the
mistake. Thanks for apologising, sir. I wasn't sure if I'd ever be free again. Please accept my apologies once again for the actions of my soldiers. I think this money will prove to you how sorry I am. Well, now that we've finished with this nonsense, I'd like you to come with me to my study. I have important matters to discuss with you.
You are welcome in
So,
my port.
I think I might have
As long
skipped
as
a bit of
England
it.
wants you here.
But basically, there was an enemy to the crown in the tavern, and the guards were told to go and arrest him, only they mistook me for that enemy. First, I'd like to share joyful news. Oxbay is free. You've helped us greatly in our quest for victory. Thank you. I want you to bring me the person who betrayed us and put our colony in such peril. His name is Raoul Rheims. Do you remember Raoul Rheims from the second episode, I think it was? The guy that I said, remember him? Yep. You probably don't remember him, but I'm gonna put him in the video anyway.
Yourself is my captain.
If you'll excuse me, monsieur. Yeah, so that's Raoul Rheims. Remember him, because he will play a pivotal role in this later on. So you'll have no choice but to remember him. Make no mistake, Rheims is a traitor to the crown, most vile, and a betrayer of his own crew as well. He is carrying out a very important mission when he switched allegiances. When one of his crew warned me of Rheims' betrayal, we were nearly able to prevent this calamity. Sadly, the poor fellow was already at death's door, and he couldn't tell me where Rheims was headed. We know that they stopped at the pirate encampment to resupply. You should go to this pirate camp, and if Rheims is still there, arrest him. If he's not found, discover what you can. I'll pay you 5,000 gold now and 5,000 when you return with the betrayer. Awesome. So if we have a look at our relations now, we're not friendly with France, but we're kind of neutral. So either way, we're not hostile to them anymore. So that means we can freely land at the French colony. Now, it's normally at this point where I tend to just branch out and do my own thing. I always do the first part of the game normally, because obviously with the French at war with me, or with me being hostile to France, it kind of makes it a bit harder.
So good to see you.
And
your money.
I don't think I've got anything to sell. No.
You, sir.
Let's see what he's got in personal items. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I had a bit of a big dinner. I've got the hiccups. How much money have we got? 37 grand. Can I get a ship with that? let's have a look. Maybe I can upgrade my ship.
Yes, sir. We can patch her right up.
There's a caravel. Oh, 45 grand. If I sell this. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I bet I've got no crew to go with it. I've got 80 crew and I need... Okay, we're okay for crew. Maybe I can do this.
Drink
Oh god, there's like 40 crew members to hire. Okay, well that's going to be an issue. I kind of regret that decision now, but it is what it is. So what we'll do is we'll go to port. We'll go back to Oxbay and we'll ask Owen about the chest that he asked us to deliver. It was basically a trap. It's a trap! I wonder if these guys have got anything. So the only thing I want to buy, there's a crate shot pistol, A genuine hand cannon, formidable stopping power, but it lacks range and accuracy. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying a pistol. Like I say, eventually you will get a quad barrel pistol for free. You can also get a double barrel pistol, but you need to have certain perks to buy that to use them. So gunman will allow you to use double shot pistol, and professional gunman will use quad shot. So eventually those will be perks I want to go for. But let us inspect our new ship. Also, I need to rename it. I don't like the wazoo. It sounds weird. But yeah, this is our ship, and it has a poop deck. we now have a poop deck on our ship, but I like it. I like the ship designs in this. Now, if you want to get a high class ship, it's going to be incredibly rare to get it from a pirate. Your best bet is really to attack a European nation and kind of steal one of their ships. But obviously do with that what you will. So as you can see now, the French fleet is gone, and we can now land back at Oxbay. I was always a bit gutted when I used to play when I was younger, because I was like, oh yeah, a big naval battle to recapture Oxbay, that'd be so epic. But then it was like, oh man, I didn't get to fight in the big naval battle. I wanted to sink the battleship. I wanted to sink the Bismarck. I need to recoup my losses now. I need to recoup my. I really wish I hadn't spent that much money now on a freaking ship, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir. We can patch her right up.
About that chest, I'm afraid not. Something got in the way, or something. Two men that couldn't be killed with a blade. Good lord, then it's true. What's true? Is there something you'd like to tell me? No, it's nothing. Just a pity that you were attacked. Spill it or spill blood, make your choice. I like that. I'll tell you what I know. There's a story about a horrible pirate. He ransacked and sank ships. He knew no mercy. And one day he did something so terrible that God abandoned him forever. This pirate became something unspeakable, the Walking Dead. They say he and his crew still hunt and loot ships, but now no one can hope to resist them because they can't be killed. It's said that he's searching for something, ancient coins or treasure, lost here in the archipelago. You saw those dark pirates with your own eyes. I sent that chest to my old foe Charles in the belief that it contained the treasure they sought. I hoped they might find him and kill him eventually. You have to believe me, I never thought they'd catch up with you first. A man sold it to me. He has very little in return and promised I could rid myself of my old rival simply by sending it to him. He lives on Falaise de Fleur near the port. He's the one you want to talk to. He knows more about it than I do. Yeah, so this is quite, I don't think you really get anything for this quest line. But it's worth doing. Because, like, this is, like, yeah, I won't spoil it, but it does add a little bit of layer to the game. I should probably think about getting more crew members. Although I'm thinking, if I get more crew members, I'm not going to have enough money to pay them. We might have to go to Consacao sooner than I anticipated. Because I've got a really good way, but a really scummy way of making money.
Hey, Governor. Come and have a wee bit of the old Tom Thumb, eh?
Okay, that's fine. Wow, my crew is elated. No way. Why are they elated? They're sailing with me.
Aye, Governor.
Ah, Governor. Alright, that's fine. I'm just thinking. I'm looking at the time because I've got a little timer going, so I know how long half an hour is. Because I'm having to play this in full screen. We could go to Falaise de Fleur now, and then I suppose I could go to the pirate camp after. Oh yes, storms. Storms can be dangerous. You can lose a lot of health on your ship really quickly. Oh shit, the Black Pearl. Yeah, so when you do this quest and you come to the French colony, you will see the Black Pearl. It's a class 1 ship. Wow. Now we can't kill it. We can't attack it. Well, we can attack it. But it will just absolutely destroy us. And rightly so. So yeah. Enjoy it while you can. Because this is the only time we're ever going to see it. It's pretty fast though. I think as well. Actually, let me try something. I want to try and see what happens if you go at night time. Because I know in the film, there was this big thing about them being like skeletons at night or something. And I want to see if that happens here. I vaguely remember it being a thing. I just don't remember if it's true or not. I can't remember. It's been so many years. Let's just wait for night time. I can't even see it. Yeah, the skeletons! No way. That's actually a thing. Hang on, I've got to get closer. I need to get closer. Oh man, I wanted to get a good look at it. Yeah, look, the skeletons! No way! That is awesome. Oh, that's made my day, that has. Sounds so weird. But that has made my freaking day. Oh, let's wait for it to go daytime again. I'm trying to remember which... So I think it's inside the town you have to go to. So one of the things as well is you may not have noticed, but when you're at war with France, and you come to the French colony, you can't fast travel to the town hall, and it's locked, so you can't go into the town hall. But now that we can go to the town hall. Oh, you can also get jobs from governors. I've just remembered. But it might be a case of attacking a ship or something. I can't remember what the quest is, what the quest normally is. But we're going to want to talk to this guy.
Aye, Governor.
Good day, young man. I'm told you know a lot about a ship called the Black Pearl. As a matter of fact, I do. I was lucky enough to serve on that fine ship, but that was many years ago, and it didn't end well. In fact, something happened during my time on the Black Pearl. I don't know why they put it in quotation marks. It's a bit weird. Something happened during my time on the Black Pearl that drove me from the sea and into the quiet life I live today. Well, the Black Pearl was always a pirate ship. No shit. I won't deny that. Once upon a time, our crew had great luck. Our hold was always full of loot. So much gold, we spent it without a second thought. But among all those gold coins were some of the biggest and most beautiful you'd ever hope to see. Of course, we spent them too, scarcely looking twice at them. Today, I think there was a lot of blood on that gold and a genuine curse. One by one, it turned us against each other. Soon there were duels, murder. The best of us were killed, and I and several others were left on an island to die. Somehow we survived, but others were condemned by the curse. They became the Walking Dead, You may well laugh, lad, but it's true. By day they look like men, but the moonlight reveals their true nature. Living skeletons they are. Neither bullet nor blade can kill them. They might pray for death, I think it's likely they do. But their sins and the curse won't let them leave this world. I believe you, that's exactly who I met. Then you're fortunate indeed to still be breathing. The only one way for these devils to rest in peace is to get those cursed coins back. That's nigh impossible now. The coins will be spread throughout the archipelago. But nothing will stop these skeleton pirates from trying. And if you acquire any of this gold yourself, they will hound you until they lay their bony hands on it. It's all true. I've seen hell, I tell you, and since then I've never once drawn a weapon. I've long been done with sailing and robbing. I'm a pious man today. I go to church regularly, I read my Bible, and I advise you to do the same. Thanks for the advice, but I'm afraid it's too soon for me to lead a quiet life. Best of luck to
You
you.
should cut down on the rum.
So I think now there's a guy, if we go over to the port entrance, another guy will talk to us. Yeah.
Aye, Governor?
Hello, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Doing fine. How about a mug? Don't mind if I do. Come on, lad. Let's get pissed.
Aye, Governor?
You know, I'm hearing stories. Somebody's seen a boat with black sails near the island. The ship known as the Black Pearl. Yes, I've seen it too. What's so special about it? The Black Pearl is a terrible ship. Many of my friends have run afoul of it and wound up dead. They say that the captain is the devil himself, and his crew are living skeletons. If it's been seen in these parts, that's grave news to fillets de fleur. You may be right. What else do they say about it? I've heard there is one ray of hope. It is said that this black frigate is nearly invincible, but not quite. There is one thing that even its captain fears as you and I fear death. Some enchanted artifact supposedly found in the savage Incan jungle. They say it makes its owner unstoppable. And who are they? The same they who see mermaids out at sea? Some of them, yes, but many sober and trustworthy people have come to believe in these tales as well. More and more men are looking out for that artifact. Well, it's a very entertaining tale and I thank you for it, but now I must be going. Alright. So that wraps up that little quest line. So there's an item we can get at some point,
Come, look around.
and it will help us fight the Black Pearl. Without spoiling too much, if we should ever want to fight the Black Pearl, which I don't really want to. So I am still looking for a spyglass. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the governor and see what quests he'll give us. Because you can go to. I think the only one you can't go to is Silhard. But I think if you go to the Dutch, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the French governors, they might give you a quest.
When in this port, consider yourself in France itself.
I'm looking for work. Oh yeah. An English warship is blocking trade routes in our waters and our fleet is busy elsewhere with an important operation. You want me to sink that ship? I'll pay you 5,000 gold to sink the warship. Okay. So yeah, so there's 3 types of quests you'll get. One is to deliver cargo. So if you go to the store owner and ask him for a job, he'll say, deliver this cargo to the Dutch store owner and I'll give you X amount of gold. If you go to the tavern and ask him for a job, he'll say, someone's just walked in now. And then a ship captain will be like, oh, can you escort me to so-and-so place? But if you go to the governors, they'll say, oh, can you sink this ship? So we've got it just says, I mean, I was hoping he'd give me a name, but it just says an English corvette. But that's actually pretty good, because if we can capture that corvette, that would save us a lot of gold. Actually, what I could do, I want to try and find an officer to hire. No. Oh, here we go. How much do you want?
I have everything you need.
Yeah, alright. So much money have I got? Oh, God, 952. Oh my god. Okay, so now that we've got an officer, I'm going to keep him off the party list. So, how this will work is, what I'm going to try and board that English corvette, and I'm going to try and capture it. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to take the corvette for myself and sell this caravel. That's if it goes to plan. Now, the one thing I'm worried about is it going to affect my relationship with England? I imagine it would do. Oh, it's a pirate ship. Never mind. So I'm guessing it doesn't affect your relationship then, because it's classed as a pirate ship. So that's actually pretty good. We've just got to survive this thing though. We've just got to get close to board it. But I don't want to damage it, if that makes sense. Fast death. Bloody hell. But $5 grand for sinking this thing. That's pretty damn good actually. I'm just worried that it's going to get away from there. We'll reload nipples. Actually, what I could do is... It's always like in a really awkward spot. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So now I'm just going to survive boarding this thing. So there is a chance that my crew... I don't know. My crew won. Well, we won on this deck. So I'm just going to... oh, never mind. Yeah, so this is one of the ships where we have to fight on multiple decks. If you get to the captain's cabin, that usually means you're on the final deck. But I think our crew might be getting overpowered. So the good thing is that even if all of your crew dies, as long as you survive, that's the important thing. And the problem is that when you're fighting pirates, it's hard to determine who's like your crew and who's the enemy. So like when you fight like the French or the English or the Dutch, it's easy because they're all just soldiers. Right, so we're going to swap ship. I'm going to take the entire crew, which isn't a lot. And I'm going to assign a captain. There we go. Oh shit, hang on. Will that fuck up the quest? Because we've got to sink it. Oh no. Yeah. I think it's going to fuck up the quest. Oh no! Why? Oh man, I don't want to lose that on a Corvette. But I don't like having that quest stuck there though, that's the thing. It's going to bug me. And I think it affects the reputation as well. So like the longer you leave the quest in there, or the longer you just don't do it, the worse your reputation gets. Oh no! Oh man, my dick was hard and everything at the thought of getting a Corvette. I mean, it's not quite a frigate, but... Oh, I'm really annoyed now. Because I spent money on the officer. That's annoyed me more than anything. I've freaking hired that officer for no reason. God damn it. And all I got was a lousy clay jug. Wow, our crew's actually doing better this time. Alright, we'll take everything. Well. Yeah, I'm not. Wait. Wait, what? That... Huh? Why is that... Why is that not... Why is that still there then? Is it because it was classed as a pirate ship? Oh. I hate this guy with a fucking passion. Genuinely. Okay, right, well I'm going to end the episode here because that's kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I could have captured the ship. Okay. Well, yeah. That'll be it for this episode. This is why I don't like dealing with the French, because somehow they end up fucking you over. But yeah, thank you for watching this very scuffed episode. I hope you enjoyed it, because I sure as hell have not. God, all I can do is laugh. Yeah, we'll try and figure this out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let's get into what the governor says.
When in this port, consider yourself in France itself. When in this port, consider yourself
there we go.
in France itself.
Oh, hang on. Right, let me try one more thing. Right, so let me try one thing. If I can capture it, and then we'll see what he says then. I am determined to get this Corvette. Let me just see what happens if I capture it. I know we're like scumming around with a fucking Corvette, but having a rank 2 ship for free is going to be huge. Because I didn't realise you'd have to go back to the governor. So my plan might work. Potions. Okay. Hopefully this will work this time. Right. So we'll take the goods. We'll take the crew. No, hang on. Swap. I hate this game. Rewind, we'll go again. Right. First things first, swap ships. Take the crew. Take the goods. Assign captain. You. Right. There we go. So now... hopefully this will let us finish
when in this
it.
port, consider yourself in France
There we go.
itself.
Okay. So we got $5,000 for it also. Right, now I'm going to end the episode. Why was that such a fucking struggle? My god. But we got a free Corvette for it. What's the health on it?
A new ship for you today, mon ami? Or just repair?
It's not too bad actually. But we'll sell this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so maybe that's one thing we can do to earn a bit of money. Just, you know, capture pirate ships and just sell them off. I am tempted to do that. But yeah, now we're definitely going to end the episode. So thank you so much everyone for watching. I'm sorry that it's like been a really scuffed episode. I to be honest, I don't do governor quests that often for that one reason. But yeah, I don't like doing the governor ones because it's scuffed, and you can obviously say why I don't do them. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day. Look after yourselves, and I will see you next time.